Hi, welcome to Tax Tip of the Week. Today I'm talking with Jon Henry Rosseland from Deloitte, Norway about the digital VAT reporting that is about to come.
Thank you, Jonas, for the introduction. I'm Jon Henry Rosseland. I'm a director in our Nordic tax management consulting team. Have been working with Deloitte for more than 10 years, and I'm working primarily with the digitalization of tax. Today's topic is in many ways an extension of SAFT, which we have been talking about before. The topic is the modernization of VAT in Norway. It is an initiative that was initiated by the tax authorities in Norway a couple of years ago, focusing on three areas, one being a simplified VAT registration process, where the tax authorities are introducing a smart registration form, which they hope will reduce the time to register a company for VAT purposes from weeks until only a few minutes. The second part is an introduction of a regular filing of sales and purchase transactions in an XML format. That is an initiative that it has to be approved by the Ministry of Finance, and it is currently not approved or currently under discussions within the Ministry of Finance. So that is something we may come back to. The third initiative, which I want to focus on today, is the new VAT report. We already have a VAT report in Norway, as you obviously know, and the change this time is that instead of filing a form, you will have to file an XML file to the tax authorities, beginning from 1st of January 2022. In addition to having to send an XML file, it needs to be in based on the SAFT codes that you're already familiar with from the SAFT reporting. The tax authorities are encouraging companies to make sure that this is set up in a way where the file is transferred directly from your ERP system, and ERP vendors are actually developing functionality for this. However, they will also provide a portal solution where you can enter the amounts manually, and the portal will convert into the XML format for you. I think in terms of preparing for this, there are three areas I would focus on if I was in your shoes. The first is to make sure that your system have SAFT codes set up, or that code based on the SAFT codes set up correctly, either directly in the system or through a mapping table. The second I would focus on is to make sure that you can actually extract the VAT amounts and the VAT basis based on these SAFT codes. So you can either send them in the XML format or upload them to the portal. And the third area, which I think is quite important, is to make sure that your VAT XML report reconciles with your SAFT file. And the reason for this is that both the VAT XML report and the SAFT file is in XML, and it's based on a common set of VAT codes, so the SAFT VAT codes. And that allows both the tax authorities and anyone to perfectly reconcile your VAT report and your SAFT report in the future. Yeah, I think that's all there is to know in a short summary of the new initiative from the tax authorities to modernize VAT in Norway. So back to you, Jonas.
Thank you very much for this presentation and taking us through the new requirements. We would like to thank all of you for tuning in to this Tax Tip of the Week. Please stay tuned next week where we're ready to serve you the next. Have a lovely day.